blessed before you came. I was calm before your name. I was nice before you came. I was wise before your name. Right. Baby, you told us I can't return. 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 I was blessed before you came. I was kind before your name. But you made me gentle, baby. I was nice before you came. I was wise before your name. But you made me better, baby. So let's have my roses, and they call from my bros. So let's have my roses. So let's have my roses, and they call from my bros. So let's have my roses. Right. Let me reduce the volume. Right. Now, we want to move with the laws of exponents we did. Right? The laws of exponents we did from long back, grade 8. Alright? X to the power n times x to the power m is equal to x to the power n plus m. Right? Right? From there, we have x to the power n divided by x to the power m, x to the power n minus m. Right? From there, our next law, which we did down there, x to the power m right to the power n, it's x to the power mn. So literally what is happening here, these two are multiplying each other. Right? Yes, Alan, how's it? Oh, this is grade 10, grade 11, grade 10, grade 11, and 12 also. If 10, 11, this is the introduction, then 12 also, up to 12. Right. So you are in which grade, Alan? Which grade are you? Right. From there, we go to law number 4. Law number 4. Grade 10, perfect. Grade 10, perfect. So this is for you. This is for you. Let's I hope you hang around. I hope you hang around and digest one or two things. Right. So now here we have this law whereby they say AB to the power n. Right. What they are literally trying to say here, this law is the same with this law, because the exponent for A here is 1, for B it's 1. So it's going to be A to the power 1 times n, B to the power 1 times n. You see? So the exponent for A, let's say it's A to the power n, B to the power m, everything to the power x. Right? It is going to be A to the power n times x, B to the power m times x. Right? I hope we are together there. I hope we are together. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, guys. Coming. Right. Now, as we are here, right? So, n is multiplying x. M is multiplying x. Right? The exponents are multiplying each other. Alright? Alright. From there, we have laws we did in also let me state law number 5, which is going to be dealing with A to the power 0. Anything to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Do you have a YouTube channel? We recently opened one. Please go to my profile. You see a link to go to the YouTube channel. You will find it there. You will find it there. We recently opened it, so you will find it there. Please let me know if you find it. Right. Thank you for liking. Thank you for liking. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. Now, law number 6. Law number 6, we are talking of negative exponents. Right? Negative exponents. 4 to the power 0. 4 to the power 0 is equal to 1. Even if you take your calculator and you try to check for the power of 0 is equal to 1. Right? So any number, 45, right, to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So anything to the power of 0, whether you are given x to the power 5 and then y to the power 3 plus z in brackets to the power 0 like this. This means everything inside of the bracket we will get an answer, but that answer will be to the power of 0, which means the answer is 1. So anything which is affected by the power of 0, the answer is 1. You must take note of this. If it's x to the power 5 and then in brackets and then to the power 0, it's 1. Right? From there, we go to the negative a to the power negative n. This, we want the exponent to be positive. The exponent must not be left negative. Right? So what are we going to do? We are going to change this to be a fraction. It's going to be 1 over a to the power n, like this. So let's say, for example, you are given x to the power negative 3. This is equal to 1 over x to the power of 3. If you are given them as numbers, let's say they say 2 to the power negative 3, and they say simplify, and you are asked to simplify here, it's going to be 1 over 2 to the power 3. And then 2 to the power 3 is equal to 1 over 2 times 2 times 2, which is 1 over 8. I hope we are together, guys. I hope we are together. I hope we are together here. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for tapping the screen. We're dealing with exponents so far. We're dealing with exponents. We are going for sets soon. All right, thank you, Teboho, for sharing. Thank you, Teboho, for sharing. Right, now, this is what we have written so far. These are the laws which we have dealt with so far. Right? Let's say you are given, I want something tricky, not too easy, right? Right. Here we go. A proper example. 2 to the 2x, right? So if you check this, this negative 3 is only affecting this x, but this negative 3 is affecting both 2 and x, right? So both 2 and x are being affected by what? By negative 3. So now, from there, what are we going to do? Right? We are going to say, the question says simplify. Remember, here we are simplifying. That's what we are doing. Simplify. All right? So we are going to say, first, we sort out this. We want to remove this negative, and also we want to remove this negative, right? So this is going to be 2 times 1 over x to the power 3. So we have dealt with the top only, right? Alan, okay, the bracket first. Okay, no problem. We do the bracket also. It's going to be 1 over 2x in brackets to the power 3. So if you check here, we have removed the negative signs, right? We have removed the negative signs, right? So after removing the negative signs, simplify the top and finish, and then simplify the bottom and finish. Right. So this means, remember, anything, if it's 2, it's always to the power 1. If it's x, it's always to the power of what? Of 1, right? So this exponent is multiplying the exponent outside of the bracket. You remember our law here, this law which I explained, and say n is multiplying x and m is multiplying x, right? Here, right? It's the same with 1 times n. And then this is the same with law number 3, which says x to the power m, right? M times n, right? So we come here and then we are going to say 1 times 3 gives us 2 to the power 3. So we are going to say this is equals to, right, O over, this is the bottom, right, 1 over 2 to the power 3, because 1 times 3, x to the power 3. Right? Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate. Right. Now, from there to the top, we go to the top. 2 is multiplying the 1, because remember 2 is a number which is always over 1. So 2 times 1, 1 times this. So it's 2 over x to the power 3. Right? So now we have our fractions. So for this will continue confusing us. Let's change it to 2 over x to the power 3 divided by 1 over 2 to the power 3, it's 8, right? Because this is 2 times 2 times 2, which gives us 8, right? So it's going to be 8x cubed. Right? So now, when we are dividing fractions, I hope you still remember this concept. When you are dividing fractions, you change the division sign to multiplication. And then this is going to be inverted, right? So it's going to be 2 over x to the power 3 times 8x to the power 3 over 1, which is going to be equal to 2 times 8, 16, x to the power 3 over x to the power 3. 16 divided by 1 gives us 16. X to the power 3 divided by x to the power 3, it's x to the power 3 minus 3, which is 16, x to the power 0, which is equal to 16, 1 in brackets. Our answer is 16. Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you for the follow. Tell me, are we understanding what is happening here, guys? Are we understanding what is happening here? Because we must move together. We must move together. Okay, Alan. Perfect. If we are on the same page, perfect. If we are on the same page, perfect. Let's move. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's look for a little problem, a little question which is a little bit problematic. Right. Okay, no problem. Let's take this one. Let's take this one. Make sure we are together. This one is a little bit tricky, but just pay attention. We can kick it. We can kick it. Right. 3 x to the power negative 1 plus y over x to the power negative 1 y. Right. This one. The question is the same. Simplify. The question is the same. Simplify. So here we are simplifying, guys. Right. First thing, remove the negative signs. Remove these guys. That's the first thing. Right? So this is not being affected by this. Right? So this is, remember, if something is written as 3x to the power negative 1, this is 3 times this. Right? So this is going to stand like 3 over 1 times 1 over x to the power 1. So literally we have removed the negative sign. Now it's like this. So this is going to be 3 times 1, 3 over 1 times this x. So this is going to be 3 over x. So we are going to change this by 3 over x. All right. From there, we go to this guy, the bottom part, right? So on the bottom part, we have x to the power negative 1. X to the power negative 1. Remember, multiplying y. This looks like 1 over x to the power 1 times y over 1. Remember, this y is positive, does not have a negative exponent, right? So if it doesn't have the negative exponent, that means we are good to go. It's positive, so it's y over 1. All right. So now we are going to say 1 times y gives us y over x times 1 gives us x. So now here we have y over x. All right. So when we come back here, we are going to replace this with 3 over x. 3 over x, right? Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us. Right? 3 over x plus y, right? All is being divided by what? All is being divided by y over x. Remember, we replaced this when we converted this to a positive exponent, right? So when we converted it to positive exponent, now it turned to this, divided by y over x. I want you to think a little bit on what should we do next here. What should we do next? Right. Here, guys, we are very close to finishing up, but we are not yet done. We are not yet done. Right. Now, remember I was talking about converting this to the easier way when we were in grade 6, grade 7, right? So, this is what we are going to do. We are going to take this on top, 3 over x plus y in brackets divided by y over x. Same concept, nothing is changing, right? From there, take this guy and invert. The moment you change the division sign to multiplication, invert this fraction, not the first one, invert this fraction, right? Now, so you are going to be left with 3 over x plus y in brackets multiplied by x over y. I hope we are together here. I hope we are together. Right. So that we move, this is what we are going to do. There are several ways you can tackle this. I'm going to show you 2 ways. The first way you are going to tackle this, you are going to apply the law of distribution. All right? What does the law of distribution say? It says when you are multiplying a bracket by this affects this, and this affects this. All right? So this is going to be 3 over x times x over y, right? Plus y times x over y. Law of distribution. Thank you for the follow, Linda. Thank you for the follow. Guys, let's tap the screen. TikTok is asking me what's happening here. Let's tap the screen, guys. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for the follow. Letabo. Right. Now, so what are we going to do now? We are multiplying. This is the first method, right? So it's going to be 3x over xy. You see? Plus xy over y. So you are going to say xx, you remove, right? What are we left with? We are left with 3 over y plus x. Like this. If you want, you can leave it like that. But we can combine this also over 1, right? Y times 1 gives us a common denominator, y. 3 cross multiplication, 3 plus x, y, x times y. This is going to be our final answer. I hope we are together on what we did here from the top there to the bottom. I hope we are moving together. Right. Now, I said at this moment, we did cross multiplication, law of distribution, right? We did the law of distribution here, right? What you can do before doing the law of distribution, first you can make this one thing, and then later, at a later stage, you apply the law of distribution. What do I mean by that? Okay, right. Here we have 3 over x plus y divided by y over x, right? Oh, adorable, you are in which grade? Let me see if this is your grade. Which grade are you? All right. Grade 9. Grade 9, hang in there. Hang in there. You are going grade 9. Hang in there. Hang in there. This is grade 9, 10, 11. This is the same stuff. Laws of exponents, same things. So hang in there. Let's be together. Right. Here we are applying what we did in grade 7 somewhere there. So y over 1, remember I told you if it's a positive, y over 1, right? Whether it's a 3, it's always over 1. Whether it's a 4, it's always over 1. If it's an x, it's over 1. All right? Okay. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. I see those who are tapping the screen. Let's push, guys. We should be around 5K right now. As we move, we tap the screen. However, let's continue with learning. All right. The common denominator x times 1 is going to be what? X. And then we cross multiply there. So it's going to be over x, right? 3 plus xy in brackets, right? This we convert to what? To multiplication, right? Remember that. When we convert, we invert, right? The moment you convert, you invert, right? Here, remember, the moment you convert division to multiplication, you invert, right? So, when you come here, you convert division to multiplication, we invert the fraction, right? So, it's going to be x over y, right? So, the moment it's going to be x over y, that means now we can let's remove the brackets, and then we see 3 plus xy, right, over x times x over y. So what are we going to do here? We are going to play x. What is on top divides what is at the bottom. You see that what I did here? So divide this guy and this guy. Now we are left with 1 here, 1 here. So it's going to be this times 1, 3 plus xy over 1 times y. So we are ending to both same answers. The way that the method you have used, we don't have a problem with the method. But make sure you are applying the concepts correctly. If we apply the concepts correctly, we are good to go. We are good to go. Let's tap the screen, guys. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen before we do the next question. Let's go to 2.5, guys. Ish. Now this guy called TikTok ne, is asking me, what are you? Someone is tapping your screen or whatnot. More examples. I see. More examples. No problem. We have a lot of examples. As long as you tap the screen, guys, because the screen, as long as you tap the screen and then this TikTok guy is not asking me questions. All right. Our next example, let's deal with 12a to the power 0, b to the power 3, c to the power negative 1, all over 15, a to the power negative 2, b to the power 5, c to the power negative 3. Oh, can you hear me now? Please let me know. Can you hear me now, Alan? Right. Perfect. Now we are saying, thank you for tapping the screen, adorable. Now we are saying here we are dividing, right? We are dividing, all right? So here I want to show you something. If you check our last examples, this was already a fraction and there is a plus sign on top. All right? There is a plus sign on top. Right? There is a plus sign on top. And then this one also, we were changing the fractions to what and not. I want to teach you shortcut. But this can only happen when there is no plus or minus. If these two are not there. Right? If it's like this, what you are going to do, it's very simple. Take your 12, divided by 15. A to the power 0. Yes, we will do that method. Wait, look at this one. Look at this one. A to the power 0. I want you to a to the power 0 divided by a to the power negative 2. Remember, number divides number. A is divided by a. Right? B to the power 3 is divided by b to the power 5. C to the power negative 1 is being divided by c to the power negative 3. Like this. Right? So 12 divided by 15, it gives us 4 over 5. A to the power 0. Remember, when we are dividing exponents, we are when we are dividing same bases with the same exponents, we are subtracting exponents, right? So this is 0 in brackets minus in brackets negative 2, like this. You have to be very careful when you are dealing with this, right? So it's going to be a to the power 0 plus 2, because negative changes to what? To plus. So it's going to be 0 plus 2, which is a to the power 2. So here we have 4 over 5, a to the power 2, right? From there, we go to our next b to the power 3 divided by b to the power 5. So this is going to be b to the power 3 in brackets minus in brackets 5, which is equal to 3 minus 5. Right? So the moment is 3 minus 5 is going to be b to the power negative 2. Right? Here we have c to the power negative 1 in brackets minus negative 3. So this is going to be c to the power negative 1 in brackets negative plus 3, which is equal to c to the power 2. This only happens when we do not have plus or minus in our equation here, right? When it's clear like this, right? Now, we have our answers, right? So it's 4 over 5, a to the power 2, b to the power what? Negative 2, and c to the power 2. We are not going to leave our answer negative, right? So what are we going to do? Remember, these guys are multiplying, all of these guys, right? So it's going to be 4 over 5 times a to the power 2 over 1 times, remember to remove this negative sign, is going to be 1 over b to the power 2 times c to the power 2 over 1, like this. So our answer is going to be 4a squared, this is a 1, so nothing will change, c squared over 5b squared. This is our answer. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for tapping the screen. I hope we are together here in this game, guys. I hope we are together. I hope we are together here. This was a little different thing. I changed the way I did before, but now let's go back to the way we did. Remember, we should deal with the exponents, right? We should deal with what? With the exponents. So for us to deal with the exponents, let's go back. The negative sign must be changed to positive. So here, before we go anywhere, we have a to the power 0. So this guy is going to change to 1. So 12 times 1 is 12. So this means no, it's going nowhere, right? So we are left with 12, right, over 1 times b cubed over 1 times 1 over c to the power 1, all over, you see what I'm doing, 15 over 1 times, remember this guy must change to, yes, this is in grade 9. This is in grade 9. I haven't started dealing with things which are not in grade 9. These things are in grade 9 indeed. Maybe it's because you found us in the middle. We did some of this stuff yesterday and the day before. So, but just so that when you hear it again, you won't be shocked. If you are in grade 9, send me a message. I have a free group. I have a free group for grade 9. Send me a message to this and you say, I need the grade 9 group. This is revision actually for grade 10s, right? Take that number, send me a message. You need a grade 9 group. For 10 and 11, I have groups, but they are charged very, very low fees. For mathematics and physics, we deal with them. So now let's go back to our question. We want to finish up. So this is going to be 1 over a to the power 2, right? Times b to the power 5 over 1 times 1 over c to the power 3, right? Now, our next stage, right? Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for sharing the live with Davile. Now, 12, you see, 12 b cubed, right? Over c to the power 1 divided by 15 b to the power 5 over a c cubed. A squared, right? So you see, so for us not to be confused, let us remove this division so that it moves properly. So it's 12b cubed all over c to the power 1 divided by 15b to the power 5 over a squared c cubed, like this, right? So from here, let me try to see if I can add someone here. Okay, no problem. So from here we change, convert this, invert. 12 b over 3 over c times a squared c cubed over 15 b to the power 5, right? So our answer here is going to be 12b cubed a squared c cubed over 15b to the power 5 c. This c is to the power 1 because it's alone, right? We are moving stage by stage, right? So we have this 12 divided by 3, it's 4, 5, right? b to the power 3, so it's going to be, 12 divided by 5. Remember, number divides number, right? We are doing the same steps we did in the other method. 12 divided by 15, b to the power 3 divided by b to the power 5, a squared divided by, we don't have an a. Remember, our a was a to the power 0 and it disappeared, right? So is equal to a squared, leave it like that, and then c cubed divided by c to the power 1, right? This 4 over 5, this b to the power negative 2, remember 3 minus 5, right? Negative 2. right? A squared 3 minus 1, 2. C to the power 2. So our answer is 4 over 5. B to the power negative 2. A squared C squared. This guy must not be negative. Change to positive. 4 over 5 times 1 over b squared times a squared over 1 times c squared over 1, which gives us 4a squared c squared over 5b squared. So if you check whether you take this method of going straight or you take the long method of changing the negative exponents to positive first and then converting and whatever, you will still get the same answer. So the mission is to get the same answer. The moment you use the correct method at the correct concept, you are going to get the correct answer. Guys, let's tap the screen. Let's reach 2.5. Let's reach 2.5, guys. Let's reach 2.5. Let's reach 2.5. Oh yes, I hope we are learning. Home of peace, you are welcome. You are welcome. Let's reach 2.5, guys. I see we are moving. 2K. I see we are moving. Thank you. Those who are tapping the screen, thank you guys. I want everyone to do pure maths. Everyone must do pure maths. Everyone, if you got 40% in grade 9, 45%, please go and try and convince your school to give you pure maths and struggle in there, but you need to work. You need to work. We need to work, guys. Oh, deja vu, I'm back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, deja vu? Can you hear me clearly? Deja vu? Perfect. Right. Now, I am saying here we converted division, multiplication, inverted our fraction, right? Multiplied, simplified to get this. We no longer have a negative exponent inside of our bracket. The only negative exponent we have is this I here, right? Now we want to remove this negative exponent. This is going to be 1 over, right, over this x squared z squared over y cubed, like this. So this is going to be our fraction. So now we are saying this one is being divided by this fraction. So we are going to rewrite this guy. This guy is going to be 1 divided by x squared z squared over y cubed, like this, right? So the moment we write like this, remember we convert this guy, same concept. You see these guys, the way they like this concept. This concept is very, very interesting. We did this concept in grade 6, grade 5, grade 6 there. And we thought we are joking. Mathematics starts in grade 1 when you did 1 plus 1. And until today, we are testing 1 plus 1. And maybe you don't see it, but we test it. All right. Here. So this is 1 over 1 times. We convert, invert. Perfect deja vu. The variable, 1 times the variable but swapped the numerator. Perfect. That is perfect. So now we are saying y cubed over x squared z squared, right? So 1 times y cubed over 1 times this, which is x squared z squared. Now this is our answer. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Mapule. Thank you for the follow. I hope we are together, guys. These questions they drain you. I hope we are together. I hope we are together. Right. What I want us to do now, right? Let's deal with the next question. Next question for us to see if we are winning. If we are winning. If we are winning. Right. Where are you? What should I put here? Right. This is simple but tricky. A to the power negative 2 plus a to the power negative 1 plus a to the power 0 all over a, like this. This is our question, guys. This is our question. Right, what we are doing here, we are being told that, okay, let's go back to grade, maybe grade down there, grade 5, grade 6. If you are given 2 over 4 plus 1 over 4 plus 3 over 4, right? This, you can write it down as, 2 plus 1 plus 3 over 4. So you are literally giving these guys the same denominator. Why? Because they have the same denominator. We only add the numerators. I hope we understand here. So this same concept, we are applying it here. This same concept, we are applying this concept here, right? The concept we did down there, grade 5, grade 6, whereby we are adding fractions with the same denominator, we put the same denominator, and then we add the numerators. We do not add the denominators because they are the same, right? So now here, you are given this part, and to calculate this, we need to take this back to the top part so that we can simplify it easily. So this is going to be splitted to be a to the power negative 2 over a plus a to the power negative 1 over a plus a to the power 0 over 1, like this. Not over 1, over a. So this concept, we did it down there when we were doing this. And the problem is when we are down there in grade 6, we don't know what we are doing. But we are preparing for grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. So now it's easy now to simplify. So now we are dividing this part, divide this part, divide this part, you add your answers, right? So now you have a to the power negative 2 in brackets minus 1. Remember, if you are dividing the same bases, you subtract the exponents, right? You come here, this in bracket, plus, open your bracket, a to the power negative 1 in brackets minus 1, close bracket. From there, plus, open bracket, a to the power 0 minus 1, close bracket. Thank you for the follow, people. People like you, thank you for the follow. I do really appreciate that, guys. I do really appreciate. Right. Now, a negative 2 minus this negative 3 plus negative 1 minus 1 negative 2. Right? A to the power negative 2 plus a to the power 0 minus 1 negative 1, like this. Right? I hope we are together, guys. From there, we do not leave our answers negative. It must be positive, this guy. 1 over a to the power 3 plus 1 over a to the power 2 plus 1 over a to the power 1. Thank you for tapping the screen, Deja Vu. Thank you for tapping the screen. I am alone. You are not alone. Miss JDB, thank you for joining. So, literally, this is our answer. If we want to further combine it, yes, we can do it, but we are done. Now, thank you for the follow, Gisty. Thank you for the follow. Sianda, thank you for liking. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you. Petunia 1989. Thank you for your welcome. Right. Now we want to go to the next stage of exponents. Remember, if you are apologies, if you are given Sianda, thank you for the follow. If you are given an exponent like 3 to the power x is equal to 9, and these guys say find the value of x, these are called exponential equations. Exponential equation. Right. Remember, I told you that this 9 always is an exponent 1. Every number has an exponent 1 if it does not have an exponent. Yes. So the concept which I want you to really understand here is the base must be the same to get the value for x. Classic. Thank you very much. So 3 to the power x is equal to 3 to the power 2. Remember, this one is there outside, but even if it multiplies the 2, it will not affect. So it's going to be 3 to the power x is equal to 3 to the power 2. The moment you have same basis, that means the exponents must be equal, which means x is equal to 2. Right? So, the concept which I want you to pay attention to is this concept of this guy here called 1. This one here. And how this one is going to affect the 2 times 1 to give us this guy code 2 here. Because this process, we are going to move with it, right? Lungile, you're welcome, Ms. Laura. Thank you for joining us. Right. Now, the next question, I want you to give us your full attention. So, you have 7 to the power 3x plus 1 is equal to 49x minus 1. This is our question. Yes, 2 times 1 is equal to 2. That's true, classic. Perfect. All right. So now this is our question now, guys. This is our question, our humble question. And this question wants us to give our full attention to it. Right. What is happening here? Thank you for the follow, Vibe. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Now, remember here I said the bases must be the same. Right? Lungile, thanks for the follow. Remember I stated that the bases must be the same. This was a 3. And now this was a 9. We changed the 9 to 3 to the power 2, whereby we have the same basis, right? We come here, this is a 7, this is a 49. 7 by 7 gives us 49, which means 7 to the power 2 gives us the same base. So we are going to say 7, 3x plus 1 is equal to 7 to the power 2 in brackets, x minus 1 outside the brackets. You see? Remember I told you that the one which is outside must affect this 2. It's 2 times 1. You see? 2 times what? 2 times 1. The moment this is 2 times 1, this means that this 2 must also multiply this bracket which is outside. Alright? So, what is going to happen here? Law of distribution. This is going to be 2 open bracket x minus 1. This times this times this. So, we are going to get 2x minus 2. Right? So, now our next equation is going to be written like 7 to the power 3x plus 1 is equal to 7 to the power 2x minus 2. Like this. From here, please solve the value for x, guys. Please solve the value for x. Remember, this equation is now equal to this equation, whereby 3x plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 2. Remember, the same basis means the exponents are equal. So here we want to find the value of what? Of x, right? Minus 2x. Minus 2x. We are left with what? We are left with x. Is it? We are left with x. And then plus 1 is equal to minus 2. Minus 1. Then drop the exponents to equate each other as the bases are the same. X is equal to negative 3. Okay, perfect deja vu. Negative 3. X is equal to, I'm already writing the answer, negative 3. Mohadi, are you understanding, guys? Are you understanding? I hope we are understanding. I hope we are understanding together. Bonnie Baby 20. Joe, you guys, your names. Mohadi, welcome. First Bonwa Papa. Ebo. Shireen. Shireen. Shireen, you are welcome. Skosana. Right. Now, our next question, guys. Our next question. And will this be our last question? I don't know. We'll see. Why can't I see comments? Classic, which comments do you want? Which comments? Which comments are you talking about? 3 to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 27x minus 2. Bella, you're welcome. Keegan, Vigo, Abebo. Try this one out, guys. Try this one out. Try this question out, guys. Deja vu, what you are running to where? How are you? Eh? Yes. What's happening, Deja vu? Deja vu sent you an invite. Come on board, my guy, and explain to us what's happening there. Right. Here is our question, guys. Remember, the base must be the same, right? So now this is 3, this is 27. So 27, Deja vu doesn't want. I didn't say come with your face. I said just explain. Right. I have a trick, guys, which I want to show you here. Let me try it first. Let me try that trick first. So I'm going to say 27 shift and this guy and then equals sign. I'm going to say what? Shift this guy. 27. Are you done, guys, with this? Right. This is going to be 3 to the power 2x plus 1 equals to, GST got his answer -7. Let's see. They say I can't comment because of the live settings. But you are commenting. I don't understand. You are sending us a message. This is a message you have just sent, Classic. Hmm? Allow comments. You can try to send. Let me check. Now show the most. I think I tried. I think you can now send Classic, but when I write, okay, I see what you're saying. No problem. Try to write it again. Let's see. I think I tried to do something. Right. 3 to the power 3 x minus 2. Right? So this is 3 to the power 2x plus 1, which is equal to what? 3 to the power, remember law of distribution, 3 to the power x minus 6. All right? All right. Now, from here, we are saying 3, 3. So we take 2x plus 1, right? 2x plus 1, which is equal to 3x minus 6. So here I have 2x. Let's remove 2x minus 2x. So I'm left with 1 is equal to x minus 6, right? So I want to remove this 6 here. So it's plus 6 Bonolo. X is equal to 7. That's good. Let's see. So it is 0, whereby x is equal to 7. Perfect. 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 Perfect way, guys. We are doing good stuff. We are doing good stuff. Right, guys. Those who are going to, let's say, those who might miss our other online sessions, hold on, let me show you our YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel which is just open. You just go to our page, to our profile, and then you see the link there to direct you straight to our page. Subscribe. If you miss something here and there, you will find the live sessions there. So I'll take the live sessions and go and put them there for those who miss them. So if you miss a session, don't worry, you will find it there. So this is Exponents. Right. Now we have another question here which might make life a little bit difficult for us. Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you for the follow. I see follows. I see people. Please, guys, tap the screen. Thank you, Bonolo, for tapping the screen. TikTok is asking me crazy questions here. Let's reach 5K, guys. Let's reach 5K. Let's tap the screen. Reach 5K. We have a question here, which is logs. We'll come back to logs some other time. We'll come back to logs some other time. Not today. Not today. We'll come back to logs some other time. We don't want to mix. Deja vu. We don't want to mix things, right? We don't want to mix things. So we'll come back some other time. Don't worry. We'll sort them out. Logs. Right. Now, we have two. Let me write this guy down. 2. And then 3 to the power 2x plus 1. This means multiply, right, guys? This means multiply. So it's 2 times 3 to the power this going, right? Is equal to 54. This. So, literally, as we want the value of x, so we must remove these 2 first before we go anywhere, right? So, Ngwato, that's perfect. Divide both sides by 2, right? And you are left with 3 to the power 2x plus 1, which is equal to, this guy is what? 27. Right. Black Child, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I really do appreciate. So, now, 27 must be changed to what? Mama Gee, thank you for the follow. To same base, right? So it's 3 to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 3 to the power 3. Bases are the same now. If the bases are the same, we push. Means the exponents are equal. 2x plus 1 is equal to 3. I hope we are moving together here. Now, we are saying 2x is equal to 3 minus 1. 2x is equal to 2. Divided by 2, divided by 2, x is equal to 1. Ngwato, perfect. We are moving together. We are moving together. Right. I'm scared of that question, Isham. Let me give you this question, guys. We have this question here. Do we have someone who is thinking, who wants to help us on this question? Someone who wants to help us on this question, guys, because this question is a little bit tricky. Something needs to be done before we do something. Sianda, thank you for the rose, man. Thank you for the rose. Really do appreciate, Sianda. Thank you guys. Thank you. So this question is a little bit tricky, but it's not tricky because we know this guy. Remember, in the beginning, we dealt with negative exponents. We said, good, Bonolo, thank you. Yo, 777, bruh, let's do this, ne? Tomorrow, take my number, send me a message, and remind me on that number, 777. I should do this paper for you, bruh. GCS paper now. This is like 10 midnight. No, I will do the paper tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? Yo, tomorrow is Monday. So we'll do the paper tomorrow, ne? In the morning or midday. Yeah, that number. Take that number. Take that number. Take that number. Uh, Send me the message on WhatsApp and remind me, ne? And remind me. We'll do the paper tomorrow. All right. Perfect. Now we are thinking. So 2 to the power negative 1. Perfect. Thank you, Bonolo. Thank you, Bonolo. Thank you, Nguatro. Thank you, Deja Vu. Right. So this is going to be 2 to the power negative 1. Right? In brackets, x negative 1 and negative 5 is equal to 2 to the power what? Yes, it's on WhatsApp. The number is on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp. I'll do the paper for you. I will do the paper for. I will find the paper and do it for you. Literally, I have the paper. We'll do it. Power 6, right? 2 to the power 6. Now we are cooking. You see when we flow like this, it shows something is happening. Yeah? Right. Thank you for the share. Thank you for the share. Right. Now this side, we have 2 to the power negative x plus 5, which is equal to 2 to the power 6. You see? Now our bases are the same, so we are good. Exponents are equal. Negative x plus 5 is equal to 6. Deja vu, you already have the answer. Let's see. Minus 5 minus 5. Negative x is equal to 1. We cannot leave the x negative. Divide by negative 1. Divide by negative 1. X is equal to negative 1. Perfect. You are cooking now, guys. We are cooking. We are cooking. Da, 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 da. All right, guys. Let's tap the screen to reach 5K, guys. Let's let's tap the screen. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. Let's move to 5K. Let's move to 5K. TikTok is asking me questions. Yeah. 77. I hope you managed to get my number. I hope you managed to get my number. .8 now. 2.8. Let's move, guys. .5 so far. 3.5 so far. Right, let me look for a problem question. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose, Yanda. Thank you. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for tapping the screen. We just want to reach 5K. 3.8 right now. 4K already. Let's push tapping. Let's push tapping the screen. Let's push tapping the screen. And then we continue. Right. Our next stage. We are going to be looking for the value of x, but now we are adding. This is very nice. This is very, very nice, guys. Did I hope you did factorization guide? Please tell me, grade 10s, grade 11s. Last year you did factorization, right? I hope you still remember factorization, because factorization is going to be applied in the next stage where we are going. Bonolo, thank you for tapping the screen. 4.6, we are almost there. We are almost there. Let's push. Please tell me, guys, factorization, did you do it? Did you do factorization last year? Factorization. Which country? Where are you from, Rampees? Where are you from, my guy? You're from Ghana. Don't worry, mathematics is mathematics. We are in South Africa, my guy. We are in South Africa. Right. My brother Rampees, please hang on with us and let's move. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. Thank you for tapping the screen. Now, what we want to do, you guys, you didn't tell me you did factorization or not. Okay, I'll just guess that you did factorization. Okay. Right. Our next question, you are given 2 to the power x plus 2 to the power x plus 1 equal to 24. If you see this question, you can see that there is a little bit of similarity in what we were doing. The only difference now is this moron here. Because what we were doing is just a single equation and then this. That's what we were doing. Right? Now we have a plus sign. What you have to do here is to split these guys. How do we do it? 2 to the power x plus 1. This means that same bases we're multiplying each other with these exponents. So our equation is going to change to 2 to the power x plus 2 to the power x times 2 to the power 1, which is equal to 24, like this. So this is now how this thing is standing. So now we have 2 to the power x, 2 to the power x, and then everything else, right? So we are going to come here and remove these guys, right? So divided by 2 to the power x divided by 2 to the power x, it means we are removing remaining with 1. So this is going to be 2 to the power x outside of the box, 1 plus 2 to the power 1 close is equal to 24. So it's going to be 2 to the power x times, this is 1 plus 2, which is 3, right? Times 3 is equal to 24. Remember what we did here? You divide, removing 2 first. We do the same concept here. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. What you are moving? You are moving 8. So 2x is equal to 8. Same base, right? So it's 2 to the power x is equal to 2 to the power 3. 2 is equal to 3. This is it, guys. This is it. Oh, x is equal to 3. Deja vu. This means I'm tired, bruh. this means I should rest now. Ish, Gumede, thanks for the liking, bruh. Thanks for tapping the screen. Ish, I do appreciate, bruh. You see, most of the people, they don't even tap the screen. They only tap the screen if you force them or something, or when you are just tapping. Thanks, man. Ish, deja vu, I'm tired, man. Which question are we doing here? Okay, let's cook another one, guys. Let's cook another question. I think I have another question for us to cook. Let's cook this one. Let's cook this one. Right. 3 to the power x. Okay, let's do it. plus 1 is equal to 8 plus 3 to the power x minus 1. Like this. So the first step here is to remove this moron to come this side. Alright? So literally this is going to be 3 to the power x plus 1. Right? Put this in brackets so that you don't confuse yourself. Minus, because this positive is going to change to negative sign. 3 to the power x minus 1 close is equal to 8. I hope we are together. I hope we are together. So now this is going to be 3 to the power x, 3 to the power 1. Wait, we are moving. Let's move together. Huh? Let's move together. So this is like this, right? Minus 3 to the power x. Look, this is a minus sign. So you gotta be careful there. You have to be careful there. Remember, when we are subtracting, that means we are dividing. So this is going to be 3 to the power x times 3 to the power negative 1. Or others will say 3 to the power x divided by 3 to the power 1. This is the same. Right? Right. Now, here, what are we going to say? Oh, is equal to what? 8. To simplify this, remember we talked of factorization, right? Remove 3 to the power x, remove 3 to the power x. So 3 to the power x, open bracket, 3 to the power 1 minus 3 to the power negative 1, close bracket, is equal to 8. So literally 3 to the power x, open bracket, 3 minus this is going to be 1 over 3, close bracket, is equal to 8. I hope we are together. I hope we are still together. Now, this, guys, 3 minus 1/3 is equal to 2 and 2/3 here, right? Which is 6, 8 over 3, right? So that means here inside is going to be 8 over 3. So it's going to be 3 to the power x, bracket 8 over 3, bracket is equal to 8. So this is multiplying, right? If this is multiplying, this means now we want to remove this part. To remove this part, what do? We come here and we say divided by 8 over 3. And then we come this side, 8 divided by 8 over 3. So we are going to be left with 3 to the power x is equal to 8 over 1 times 3 over 8. 8, 1, 8, 1. 3 to the power x is equal to 1 times 3, 3 to the power 1. Whereby x is equal to 1. Deja vu! This is mathematics, my guy. I hope you are cooking. I hope you are cooking. This was tricky, right? Very, very tricky. Very, very tricky. And then we don't have to rush to say, okay, this 8 must be 2 to the power 3. No, 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 no. We don't rush. We don't rush. Remember, I said do stage by stage, stage by stage. You can see Ngwato, perfect. GST, you're lost on this one. Hmm? Let's see. Let's see. Let's try to read to go through it together. Ne? For GST to get to understand. Right. So we took this guy to the other side, right? So that like terms are on the same side. So 3 to the power x plus 1, it means 3 to the power x times 3 to the power 1 minus 3 to the power x. If it's giving you one, good method. Good method. What is important is what? Is the method. You get me what? So now we have 3 to the power x by this and then 3 to the power x by this. Right? Is equal to 8. Here we want to factorize. Right? We want to factorize removing 3 to the power x because both sides they have 3 to the power x. So we remove 3 to the power x, left with 3 minus 3 to the power negative 1, right? Is equal to 8. 3 to the power negative 1 is the another way of writing 1 over 3. So now, if we say 1 over 3, we are going to say 3 minus 1 over 3, which gives us this 8 over 3. So now we have 3 to the power x times 8 over 3 is equal to 8. We divide both sides by 8 over 3. Divide. Right? The moment we divide both sides, we are left with 3 to the power x is equal to, and then we must divide 8 times convert division to multiplication, and then invert 8 over 3 to 3 over 8. So you have 8 over 1 times 3 over 8. If you simplify this, your answer will be 3 to the power 1. So same basis, x is equal to 1. We are good to go. Now, I tried to, I hope you got it just I hope you got it. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for joining us. It has been a wonderful session. It has been a wonderful session indeed. Those who want to be with us, those who want to be with us, very soon, guys. This is where we are going to be. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day, guys. Tomorrow is another day. I don't think we didn't do justice. We did justice. We did justice indeed. So 77 is 2 here. I don't think 77 is 2 here. But 77 must remind me tomorrow. No problem. Let's rest, guys. Bye bye.